What up, witches and beaches? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're one of my regular schmegular witches and bitches. Dude, it's April already and this one is coming in hot. We are in the middle of eclipse season and April 1st is Mercury retrograde, the first day of Mercury retrograde. However, I honestly feel like this Mercury retrograde is one that the universe is like gifting us with. Let's get into a little bit about what is in store collectively for this month. So like I said, we are in eclipse season. We just had that full moon lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th. And that was all about the closing of old karmic chapters, really just saying goodbye to all of the old bullshit. And now that we're here with this Mercury retrograde happening, this is where I'm talking about it being like a gift from the cosmos, because it feels like the universe is really prepping us to slow down and process what it is that we just left behind, whether that was a relationship for a lot of us. A lot of us, that lunar eclipse was really showing up heavy within our interpersonal relationships, especially with it being in Libra. It was all about taking stock of, is this a balanced exchange of energy that I have with this person or with this job environment or this relationship, you know? So this Mercury retrograde really gives us that time to just slow down and process what just happened. Mercury retrogrades are notorious for miscommunications, exes coming back, technological fails, you know, tripping over your words, all of that stuff. And especially if you have any major Gemini placements, because Mercury rules Gemini. And when Mercury is in retrograde, it tends to really be pronounced for Geminis. And I recognize that within even my own almost 5-year-old. Every time, I've noticed this for years, anytime there's a Mercury retrograde, she's just going through it. And I'm a Gemini rising, and I see that I kind of fumble over my words a lot more frequently during retrogrades. So this retrograde is all about just slowing down and giving yourself time to really process what you just released. And then we have that solar eclipse in Aries happening on the 8th, I believe, of April. So that solar eclipse is about a new beginning, a new door slamming open. You've probably been feeling a lot of this, like there's new on the horizon. What the hell is it? Well, you're gonna really feel that energy showing up for you in your life around April 8th or 9th because of that solar eclipse in Aries. Aries marks that they represent the first sign in the astrological calendar. I almost said see, Mercury retrograde, you're already, anyways. So with that being said, it's like they are the one that kicks open that door. They are the baby, the first to do it all. So it's like this new beginning is happening pretty epically in our lives individually and collectively, because Aries is not a very subtle energy. It is fire, it is epic, it is all of those things. So April is looking like it's going to be a pretty epic month for all of us collectively and individually. And I'm excited to see what shows up for all of these zodiac signs that I get into. I recommend that you check out your sun, moon, and rising sign just to get a better feel for what's actually coming up for you in April. And by the way, when that solar eclipse happens, we still have Mercury in retrograde until later April. All of that to say that, again, this Mercury retrograde feels like a gift from the universe, because it's like not this overwhelming kicking the door open, throwing you into this new life. It's like things are still taking their time. So patience is going to be a big one for a lot of us probably this month of April. But let's see what's in store for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Let's get into it. What up, Aries, sun, moon, and rising? Let's see what is in store for you this April. First, we're going to be looking into your significator. So like, what is the energy spirits calling you to be in this month? Okay. Tradition. Oh my God, the Hierophant. So they're wanting you to be, how I'm hearing it is wiser than you are. Like, you have a really good way of being incredibly intelligent, but also being very childlike and being very brand new to things. As the first sign in the zodiac, you're the baby, you know? And so you're the first to kind of fuck around and find out. And so with that comes a lot of learned experience, you know? And Spirit's really calling you to be in this energy of your wisdom, of really embodying the thing that you know you are ready to take on, to expand yourself spiritually, to, how I'm hearing it is like be more put together. Like allow yourself to be more put together. It's gonna pay off. Okay, let's see what this card says. Although many roads lead to the same place, the throne, they are all unique and powerful. Tradition keeps, hold on, let's zoom in on this one since we're digging in deep. Tradition keeps our legacy alive, and through our students, we pass down the gifts of song, recipes, even this deck. Adrosinsin, I probably butchered that, I'm sorry, comes to you when you are asked to recognize the importance of the connection we have with every heartbeat of each person on the planet. In the crown sits a cannabis leaf with a rose quartz heart resting over a large owl feather. The rose quartz has a spiral etched into the crystal, which serves to remind you of the continuity of cosmic forces. The cannabis leaf heralds the energy of the heart space and expands the mind's programming to go deeper into learning. Adjirosinsin seeks authenticity and integrity in order to fully live this human experience. When this card appears, ask yourself, where do my truths lie? Can I make meditation a daily self-care ritual? Do I see value in cultural traditions? Am I ready to experience the benefits of being disciplined? Ooh, I told you, it'll pay off. It feels like you are meant to have a really big impact this month. People are going to be looking to you. It's Aries season, baby. So people are looking at you right now and you are ready to elevate. You are ready to start showing up deeper in your authenticity. And I know typically around someone's birthday, they're always feeling really like they're having a personal crisis in their life. Who am I? What am I doing? What does this next year bring? Everybody stop looking at me, like that whole energy. And Spirit is really saying, use this to your advantage. Allow yourself to really show up deeply in your authenticity so that you may be able to more positively affect those around you, to become more of the teacher. Since everyone's looking up to you right now, it's that perfect time to be like, okay, well, let me show up as I truly am and initiate this new beginning. Because I feel like you might be questioning a lot of your life right now. Who am I? What am I? What's next in line? Da, 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 da. And when you finally just create that ripple effect by showing up fully in your true self, that right there activates the changes necessary in order to affect that new life you are calling in. I hope that made sense. Please let that make sense. Sometimes when you channel, you're kind of just like, what did I just say? Okay, so let's see what's going on for you in your love life. Ooh, we have the Four of Swords with the Judgment in reverse as the underlying energy here. So what I'm getting for you on your love life this month, Aries, it feels like you're kind of feeling restless right now. Again, speaking to this energy of just wanting a fresh start, wanting to look at things differently. It just feels like you have an itching in your shoe to go somewhere, do something. You're really in your head right now. What's this Four of Swords in reverse? Finances, legacy, what does it all look like? So for those of you who are in a relationship right now, I feel like you guys are kind of looking at your partnership and being like, okay, is this stable? Are we able to make sure that we're in this for the long haul, that our money is good, our health is good? It just feels like you guys are really looking at your relationships in April and being like, are we ready for the long haul? There's almost like with the Four of Swords in reverse, there's this anxiety around those material needs being met, and knowing that this person is worthy of marriage and this relationship is sturdy enough. It just feels like you are getting really critical about the big picture of that relationship. And for those of you who are not in a relationship, it feels like you guys are heavily considering that aspect of your life where you're like, the next relationship I want to be in needs to be, they need to have their own place. They need to have their own stream of income. It, again, just feels like within your love life this month, you are heavily focused on making sure that the big picture creates mental peace for you. Now let's see what money is looking like for you. This could be why you're feeling a little bit triggered within your love life, looking at money and the long term and all of that. So let's see what's going on for Aries in April with their money. All right, Spirit, please. Yeah, Six of Swords in reverse again, and the Hierophant in reverse. So this is long-term commitments, tradition, marriage, religion, a lot of this Sagittarian Saturn energy, very Capricorn-esque energy, taking care of business kind of energy. And with the Six of Swords in reverse, I just feel you guys being in your head about things right now. The swords represent that thought process, and a lot of the time the thoughts are not so kind. And the Six of Swords is supposed to be this message of leaving behind chaotic waters to go into more calm territory, to kind of seek refuge, to move on beyond these circumstances. And when it's showing up in reverse, it feels to me like this mental block. Like it feels like you keep pushing up against this issue. And with the Hierophant in reverse, this tells me that, ooh, and right under that, the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is a lot of energy around you're kicking a dead horse, all about your thoughts too. With all of this sword energy, that tells me you're doing a lot of thinking and not a lot of action. So this month, Spirit is being very clear when it comes to your money. They want you to zoom out. They want you to be in that big picture thinking, to really step into a logical space, to tap into that wise energy, that wise mentality that you have, instead of being reactionary and getting triggered by things and going into a place of anxiety and stress and arguments and being in your head. They are saying, like, call in your power. Instead of freaking out because the spotlight is on you, use this as an opportunity for you to step up, to stop thinking about it and finally just move beyond this, to say, hey, I need to start allowing myself to take the necessary steps, even if it's just 1 foot at a time, because we do still have that Mercury in retrograde going on. Give yourself the opportunity to just initiate one thing at a time each day, to take those baby steps to go in the direction that is in alignment with that bigger picture for you, that is in alignment with your higher self, rather than allowing yourself to be triggered, reactionary, and therefore self-sabotage. And this is about your money, again, that we're looking into in that regard. But since this is already speaking about love life and money, and it's similar energy, to me that says that this is an energy that's kind of affecting the overall terrain. So let's see what's going on for you health-wise. Oh, actually, here, hold on. Okay, so we're going to be looking into your health and pulling a card for that. So I want to dive into this deck that I have, the Healthy Witch. So let's see where you could be showing up in support for your health in the month of April. Aries, what's going on? Spleen, number 8. Ooh, spleen. You know, in the arena of human design, your spleen is about knowing your safety, like where it's almost like, it's a very grounded energy as you're seeing earth. So yeah, it is this energy of like trust in the abundance. I'm also being directed to pay attention number 8. So it's that infinite flow of abundance and to know that you can trust it. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of energy in April around you feeling this scarcity mindset, and Spirit is really calling you to rise above that, to recognize that if you just tap into the frequency of abundance, if you let yourself imagine what it feels like to already have that perfect financial stability that you've been calling in, to have that security within your personal relationships. Like, give yourself a moment to really tap into that energy in April, to breathe, connect to it, exhale, shake off any tension, close your eyes and imagine what it would feel like to already be in that life. And to know that that is already your life, that it already belongs to you, and all you need to do is to give yourself to the truth that it is only a matter of time. That version of you still exists and it is only a matter of time, but you can access that energy anytime that you want. And entering into that territory is going to let your nervous system feel more stable, so that you won't go into this reactionary self-sabotage energy, to be able to trust more in your safety, that you don't need to be reactive, you don't need to freak out, that you are fully capable of making the adjustments required to align with your highest timeline. Ooh, my goodness, Aries. Sometimes I do these readings and I'm just like, holy shit, this is the first sign that I'm looking at, and we're already this deep into it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's zoom in. So I've already spoken a lot about my intuitive interpretation of this card coming out for you. You can go ahead and screenshot or pause to collect this information if you're interested in the guidebook info. Now let's look into your work. Woo! What's going on for work in April for Aries? Yeah, I heard the word hesitation and the 7 of Pentacles came out. I do see something shifting for you though, with the underlying energy here being the Knight of Cups. This is definitely giving me the vibe that this month you're kind of looking at your situation. I always see the 7 of Pentacles as like checking your inventory. So to me, it just feels like you're kind of in this vibe of checking your inventory, seeing what's working, what's not working, seeing what adjustments you want to make. But the 7 of Pentacles also comes with this energy of almost like pessimism, where you're like, ugh, that's not good enough. I don't like that, man. And just like wanting more. So I'm gonna see what this Knight of Cups is about. Let's get some clarification around that, because the Knight of Cups, it has me feeling like there's gonna be either someone offering you something or you needing to be the one that communicates, hey, I want to do this thing. So let's see. I'm getting the vibe that somebody is going to be giving you an offering this month where they're saying, hey, I see this opportunity for you. How do you feel about it? So let's see. Let's see what is going on with this Knight of Cups. Can we get, get some info about this Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. Oh, they're keeping it a mystery. Shit. They're really keeping it a mystery. This is one of those things you're just going to need to trust. I think that this is coming to you. However, since this is a collective reading, it is possible that you are needing to be the one to communicate the adjustments that you want to make. Either way, it feels like April, when within your work environment, you are fully, like, the door is open to a new direction. Again, that could either be somebody giving you an opportunity or you speaking up and saying, hey, I want this opportunity. Either way, something's coming your way, Aries. And then lastly, we're gonna see what's going on for you spiritually. Let's see what's going on for you spiritually in the month of April. Whoa. Knight of Cups in reverse. Wow. Wow. With the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like this is speaking to that reactionary self-sabotage kind of energy that could be coming up for you this month. I'm just getting a big energy of slow down, pace yourself, be honest and effective with the adjustments you want to make. Spirit is going to be, like, for you, it may feel like Spirit is really challenging you this month. I feel from my perspective and Spirit's perspective that Spirit is giving you the perfect setup to finally evoke the change or invoke the change that you've been wanting to make within your life. It feels like life has felt really scattered for you. You've been feeling kind of lost, and not really having a clear sense of self or direction. And this month, it feels like you are getting to this place where you can fully just be like, fuck this. I know who I am. I know what I want. This is what I require. I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to trust that I know what it is that I'm doing. And when somebody comes up to me and they ask me how I'm doing, I can speak frankly and clearly, and it is safe for me to do that. And if this person doesn't appreciate what I'm saying, sharing who I authentically am, then I can trust myself to know that that was what needed to happen in order for me to be more in alignment with my higher self. Okay, so this Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel throat chakra, communication, all of that coming up for you. Let's get some guidance. Fertility, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Precisely, Aries. Inner wisdom. Again, with the owl too. And they were speaking of the owl feather in this significator card for you. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Damn. Let's see. Is there anything else you want Aries to know in April? For April. Aw, everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. And then lastly, emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Aries, I feel like April is going to be a pivotal month for you. So please allow yourself to be open to this and to hold space for yourself and all the emotions that come up for you while you're really processing everything that's coming up, okay? Give yourself space and time to know that everything is okay, and to trust yourself to fully show up authentically, and it's going to create the ripple effect that you've been wanting to affect in your life, a positive one. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Aries. Please let me know how that resonates for you, or what came up for you in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one, Beach. Bye.